Welcome, viewers, to the 2020 State of the Senshi Address. I am your host, Sightless Senshi, also known as Zoe by friends, family, and random strangers on the internet, and I'm here to bring you the state of the channel. So, let's just jump right into it, shall we? No further ado. What the fuck's going on with this channel? That's probably what you guys are wondering. That's what I'm wondering. I run the thing, so there you go. So, you're probably wondering, if you subscribed to my channel way back in the day, it was probably for lockpicking videos. Then there was the pro gaming, there's the gaming and pro gaming stuff, the fight sticks, the streaming, the all sorts of random shit, really, and it's been really fun. I mean, we've had a great run since 2016 when we started the channel, and it's been really great. I don't foresee that ending anytime in the future. I still intend to post content to YouTube. However, you will notice that I have gone by the wayside in terms of streaming and regular content have been going, or in terms of like them coming out. Like releasing that regular content, and I have to admit, that is true. I have not streamed or released new videos in nearly as regular a fashion as I would have liked over this year. I've had time to do so, and goodness knows I've had time with COVID, but I haven't done it. So you're probably wondering why. Why am I not writing what momentum I had to stay aloft and move forward with the channel, and what does that mean for, the channel going forward? Well, as far as the momentum, I probably did kind of burn out on some momentum and probably missed out on some opportunities because of that, but here's the thing, guys, is I've been going through a lot medically lately with just dealing with stress, anxiety, things like that for other unrelated reasons, dealing with a lot of stuff that has made it really hard to do streaming, or stuff where basically I have to be social and friendly, upbeat, and engaged with gaming and the chat at the same time for extended periods of time on a regular basis. Don't get me wrong, y'all are easy to be personable with. Y'all are good-ass people, and I love every one of my community. It's just something that's very hard to do on a regular basis when you're dealing with a lot of mental health related things at the same time. So I don't know when or if streaming is going to come back or how soon it will be. I may be doing more live content. I may be doing just some streamed content or some like pre-recorded content in the future. I don't know yet. But it is on my radar. It is something that I didn't just forget about. It is something that I made a conscious decision to take a break from, and that I'm really struggling with deciding where I want to go with that. I definitely welcome all of your feedback in the comments of what you'd like to see. What have I been doing with my spare time, you're probably asking? Well, I've been writing. I'm working on books that I'm working on producing for Amazon. I'm working on learning some new martial arts. I'm working on instruments, learning instruments. I've picked up the harmonica, the accordion, and the ditsu in the past couple of months. And so that's been very cool, except I suck at the ditsu still. Anyway, but practice makes perfect, right? So anyhow, that's kind of what I've been doing in my free time, and really just trying to get to grips with myself. And that's what I wanted to touch on next, guys, is you all know, because I announced it on the channel a while back on on March 5th, that I came out to the public as going by the name Zoe and using female pronouns. It's been something I've been doing for over 5 years. If I remember correctly, my wife knew about it before we were even dating. Close friends learned about it thereafter, and family after that. It's been a long process, and it is something that I'm struggling with, and been working through, and that's caused me a lot of issues too. To have to deal with. Think about how I'm reinventing myself and really embracing who I feel like I truly am. You're probably wondering, well, why do you still, Zoe, why are you still dressed like, a dude, basically, then wearing a, shirt and shorts and all that? And the thing is, honestly, that's because that's a two-part issue. One, I'm lazy. That's part one. That's it. It's a short part. Part two, the epic sequel, is being blind and growing up a guy. I don't know what girls wear every day on a day-to-day basis. I fucking don't know what to buy, guys. I can buy cute skirts and shit, but that's for going out and looking fine AF. I don't know about what you do on a day-to-day basis. I mean, I could take a cue from my spouse, but I mean, bitch wears shirts and cargo shorts like I do. She's as big of a neckbeard as I am.
Yeah, autistic wife doesn't help.
Autistic wife doesn't help. It's true. That is a catch-all phrase for many things. But in all honesty, that has been something to deal with, and it's something my partner and I, my family and I, and my fans and I are working our way through together. I love all of you, and it's something that I am working with. But, I want to know what you guys want to see more of on the channel. I want to hear more about, what you guys like, what you would like to see in videos, streams, whatever. I want to hear about it in the comments below. But I also wanted to address a few things. I know they say don't feed the trolls. I know they do. But I got a handful of feed, and I'm going to throw it on some fucking trolls right about fucking now, y'all. So check this shit out. So in my last video, I spent about 30 seconds clarifying my pronouns for the comments because people have asked me before, what pronouns do you prefer? What pronouns don't you prefer? What are you now, Zoe? What the fuck's going on, you know? Most people weren't bothered. Most people pretty chill, pretty good with that. You know, 12 seconds, 13-minute video, whatever. 30 seconds, 13-minute video, it's fine, it's fine. You know, they're good with it. Except for one asshole and the 12 shit sticks who liked his comments. There's this one guy, he's decided to make it his mission to, like, bitch me out about my gender. So, you know what? I didn't want to be the a-hole. I didn't want to be the a-hole who just refused this guy and fought back. I wanted to listen to what he had to say. And I listened, because I want to know. I want to learn from this person. So a couple of things he said were basically like, let's see, he started off with, "That's disgusting." Apparently what was disgusting was me, quote, sharing my pronouns, thus virtue signaling, while my quote-unquote pity companion, apparently my wife, goes along with it, or something to that effect. So I want to address a couple of those things there really quick. The first part was, he talks about my pronouns. He goes on to say, as I point out, that I identify with female pronouns. This fella goes on to say, and I quote, "If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, and swims like a duck, well then it must be a duck." And, you know, I responded in kind. I told him, well, you know, if I'm a duck, that's awesome. You know, I appreciate you telling me I'm a duck. That's really cool, but, like, why waste all this time, right? To which another very helpful commenter pointed out what he really meant, which I would have never gotten on my own, which was that he means that if I have a male reproductive organ, I must clearly be male. This raised to me a handful of questions. The first one being, why are they looking at my dick, y'all? How are they looking at my dick? I usually turn the webcam away before I pull out the lotion and the Sophia action figure from Soul Calibur 6, baby. I turn the camera away. I don't turn it off because I like to know that you are there. I just don't like you to watch. You know, I want to be adjacent to you guys when I masturbate. Anyway, point being, but the second point, though, that he made, the second part that he pointed out, that if I have a male reproductive organ, I must be a male, you know, that got me to think, what if I'm wrong? What if he's right? What if that is the truth, and I just haven't checked my own reproductive organs, and I don't know what I have? Holy shit, guys, I didn't realize that. So you know what? I have to admit it, guys. I'm going to come clean right here. I checked. I followed his advice, and I checked. And guys, I have to admit it. There is a duck down there. It quacked at me. It fucking quacked at me, guys. There's a goddamn duck down there. I open the fly and it's like, whack. And I'm like, okay, here, take some bread, God. And I'm there at the fucking Applebee's shoving breadsticks down my pants. And then they kick me out. And it's all because of this guy on this video who told me I got a duck in my pants. So, you know, if you want to take a gander under me frock, please don't, because there's already a duck down there. You know? Anyway, oh, that's a dated reference. Point being, there's a duck in my drawers and I'm happy to meet you. But yeah, so I want to follow up on two other points. One other point was someone pointed out that I've in the past used the Blind Man Gaming moniker for some of my videos and a playlist. So, real quick, just to address that, yes, I went by Blind Man Gaming. No, that's not a secret conspiracy that you've outed me as not really Zoe. That happened years ago and was a playlist that I still maintain because it was catchy at the time. But yeah, I'm going to need to think of a new name for it. But just because I went by Man at one point doesn't mean I can't be Zoe now. So, just clarifying that. And one other point, I know I've been harping on this one a-hole, but my god, guys, the guy spent like a week coming back to comment on this video, so like I feel like I can take a few minutes to shit on his ass in front of you guys, you know? Gross. Anyway, point being, he made one more point that really stuck with me, and that's that my wife is my pity companion. So I want to touch on that. So, Kelsey is a wonderful person. She is the sweetest being I've ever met in my life. She does so much for me, and I love my spouse with all of my heart. And she loves me with all of her heart. I know that to be true, without question. I've never doubted that for a moment in my life. And that's why his comment rang so falsely with me, because I know it's not true. Because Kelsey loves me. And anyone who knows her, anyone who knows me, and anyone who's seen our wedding video knows how much we love each other. That is not a pity companion. Now I do have a pity companion. But this right here, y'all see this? Right here, this is my pity companion. I'm sorry, did I say pity companion? I meant titty companion. 23 seconds, a new record! Woo! Man, that is one tired duck. I gotta go give it a rest. But thank you guys for watching. In all seriousness, seriously, thank you all so much for supporting the channel all of this way and through all the changes I've been through in content and in self. Thank you so much for being there for me and for sticking up for me when assholes decide they're going to make a show out of being ignorant and flippant about nonsense for no fucking good reason. Thanks all for being there for me. I appreciate it with all my heart. And whatever this channel becomes in the future, I'm happy to have you all along for the ride. And please tell me in the comments anything you want to see more of, anything you want to see less of. I won't listen to the last part, but I will listen to the first part. Trust me. I might. I won't. No, I will. But I really want to hear what y'all have to say, and I really want to thank you all for everything. It's been a shitty year for everyone, I think, but it's almost over. Whew, I am out of shape. Fucking that pillow got me tired, y'all. Anyhow, I'm gonna go rest my duck, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your year. I hope it gets better for everyone. Gods only know it can't get worse. And please just know that that kind of commentary that I was mocking in this video that was in that comment section, I let it be because I wanted to engage that man in a discussion, but my videos are going to be no place for hate speech or anything like that. And if you have a, problem with me or, people of the LGBTQ community or of any other marginalized community, you don't have a fucking place on my channel or my fucking comments, and I don't care if that shrinks my, audience size by half or whatever. That's fine. I do not care. This is a good place for everyone to be who they are, and I embrace you all for who you are because you've all done that to me. So thank you so much, and I really, really hope you guys have an awesome rest of 2020 and a much better 2021. Hope to see you all real soon, and as always, peace out. Bitches!